Hello everyone, it is Andrea. We're going through the new releases that are available in the shop. Now I will always have the shop link down below, and all of these releases are ready for you, and I am so excited to finally be doing new releases. I feel like it's been forever and a day. Even though it's only been like a week in between, it feels like a really long time. So let's just go ahead and start right at the top. So first things first, I do have some characters that were requested. So I'm gonna just list them all, why not? So we have 182, which is the Cowboy Carter version of Beyonce that was specifically requested. And then it was also requested a bunch to do more Taylor Swift icons. So we have 183, which is like red inspired, 184, which is Evermore inspired. And then I have 185, which is a bunch of Labubus. They're so cute. And 186 was also requested to do a Ted Lasso sticker. This is also the final times to be picking up the extras for the Carnival Nights mystery. So if you wanted to pick up any of the add-ons that are in shop, now is the final call on these. It is just such a gorgeous collection, and I cannot wait for y'all to see next month's collection that is going to be shipping at the end of the week. I will have the reveal video up on Friday for you. I also do have a foil bundle this week, and this is a sparkly blue. It is similar, I think, to a different blue we have in shop, but it's just like a different like texture of like glitter, if that makes sense. So this is what the confetti looks like. It's a really pretty, I think it's like a pretty neutral mid-tone, maybe like slightly lighter blue. I'm not sure what I'm going to call it yet. We will figure out a name for her, but that will be on special pricing, of course, through Sunday. And then I also added this in, which is kind of random, but for Poolside Paradise, I was looking at my kit lineup and I thought it would be really cool to have the pool floor for the background for that. So this is like the single sheet. I just have all of them because I need them for my spread. But there is going to be this is like the solid box where I think this would be great as a underlay type situation, like a solid underlay. So I'm going to be adding these to that listing for Poolside Paradise. Then I also have the kits for this week. The first one here is Grocery Run. This is exclusive art to my shop by Dusk, so you will not find it anywhere else. And it is a gorgeous, fun, fresh grocery store collection. This was last year's, I believe, April ? March? Something, maybe March, maybe May. I don't know. It was one of the mysteries, and I am still obsessed with it. I think it would look really fun with a sparkly black foil, but also would be really pretty with rainbow or hollow, silver, gold. That is the ultimate kit. I love it. It's so pretty. Or you can even do like a no foil moment. You could do matte silver with it. There's a lot of options here, but I'm obsessed with it still. I love a good grocery store trip. So that is the ultimate kit. Also does come in a mini kit. And then I'll go ahead and show you the add-on options. So there's Doodle 1 and 2, functional. There is label regular, as well as 2, which is the blue, and 3, which is the orange, ombre, pattern boxes, and all 6 scribblers, as well as these boxes here, which are the like blackish color. And I think that'd be really fun with whatever color underlays you use, or you could use these as extra boxes. So those are the Grocery Run add-ons. Then the next collection we have here, which also comes in a mini kit, of course, is going to be the Fairy Party, which is gorgeous art by Clip Art Kits. And I'm obsessed with this. I think it's so pretty. Ugh. I am so obsessed. I love everything about it. It's so like Tinkerbell coated, and I am here for it. I love green and pink together. Y'all know that. The freebie and the ultimate in the mini is this box in the different skin tones. I love the painting station and the little like fairy sandwich. I think that is so stinking cute, and I'm always a fan of clip art kits. Love this bottom washi with the florals and the greenery, and the extra scene there is adorable. So that is Fairy Party, and it, like I said, it comes in ultimate and mini, and I will show you the add-on options as well. So we do have the doodles as well as Doodle 2. There is all of the fam options available for this one, which is so fun and cute. There is functional as well as label and label 2. Label 2 is the yellow color, ombre, pattern, as well as all 6 of the scribblers, and also the solid boxes. I decided to do the greenery because I really loved it. I thought it looked really pretty. And last but not least, also in a mini, we do have Poolside Chill, which is a really pretty, fun pool kit. I don't remember the artist's name of this. Let me know if you remember down below. Otherwise, I'll try and put it somewhere down below as well. But I love pink and blue together, and I am obsessed. I love the Kindle. I love the chips. I love the watermelon, which always reminds me of my kids. I love this box here. I think that turned out really, really fun. Super stinking cute, fun summer set. Just reminds me of pool days, and I have quite a bit of those. Living here in Texas, I always want to be at the pool. I love this like bottom of the pool. I love that. I love it. I love water, and I love like the bottom of the pool. I don't know why, but I love patterns. If it has that option, it's probably going to happen. You have different skin tone options, hair color options for those boxes there as the freebie. And then I will show you all of the add-on options available for this one. So we do have the Doodle as well as Doodle 2. We have the Functional. We have the Label as well as Label 2, which is the orange tangerine color. You have Ombre. You have the pattern boxes. Then back here, there is the solid boxes. Obviously, I had to do the like pool, water, pool floor type situation, and then the scribblers. Please tell me I'm not the only one who loves the bottom of the pool floor. I love that as a pattern. It's fabulous. And then I do have all of those collections as Hobonichi kits because those, you'll really like them. I think you really like them. So I do have this one here, which is the grocery run. So that is the kit. And add-on option wise, you have the the deco as well as the solid and pattern boxes. And those are a la carte. The kit comes like a kit. And then Fairy Party, again, you have the kit here. All of these Hobonichi kits are on matte paper. And again, you have the deco and the different box options as add-ons. And last but not least, you also have Poolside Chill, which has the 2 pages for the kit and then the 3 add-on options here. I did go ahead and add these two to my list of things I wanted to do. I do have a full classic rainbow. I'll leave it in the new release section in case you didn't see it last release, but a classic rainbow Hobonichi multicolor. So I wanted to do these two specifically in a grayscale, and I probably will do other ones in the future, but I thought start here. These are the little check boxes, and then these are the arrows, and they just go from a like dark gray to a light gray, and they are gradient, and same goes here. They are gradient. So I'll list these like individual pages. Another thing that was highly requested when I put up the photo custom sticker sheet, had a lot of requests which ones will work in the like Erin Condren or 1.5-inch wide columns, and none of those will work. Those are more made for journaling, but I just decided, well, if I'm doing customs, might as well do a sheet that you can upload all 8 pictures. It'll be in a separate listing to keep it easy, and it'll just come in glossy just like this and have all 8 option to upload. And yeah, this is just an example using some like stock images. So this is the sticker sheet, and you can upload all 8 pictures, and they are cut perfectly for your Erin Condren or 1.5-inch wide columns. The next thing I wanted to show you is just like an idea I had, and then I just did one page to see if you liked it. But I was thinking for the future doing deco sheets like this. So it's a larger sheet. It has 2 watercolor swatches. It has 2 corners. It'll have 2, if I could think of 2 quotes, and then it'll also have a bunch of clip art elements as well as some like mini clip art elements. And how this would really still work well for like reading journals, but also would kind of lean more into regular journaling, using in your Hobonichi daily, etc, etc, etc. And I just wanted to do one sheet to see what you thought of it. And this one is called Deco Beachy Berry. So I have a bunch of deco sheets I want to release, but I want to know if y'all like the small like quarter sheet better that just has the deco on there, or if you like this idea that has the different items on here that kind of coordinate and match, so you have more to choose from. Let me know in the comments down below. Last but not least, I have more of these full page journaling bases. I have been loving using these even in my Hobonichi daily. I like ripping them up and using them, and I've also been loving using them in my reading journal. I used a couple last month in my April reading journal video, so if you want to check that out. But I found a stock image site that I really liked and got a membership on there so I can use their photos commercially, and there was a bunch of kind of like more photo kind of ideas that I had that I wanted to find pictures that I thought would look really well. So if you don't know what these are, they do come with a large sticker here, and then this over here, it comes with it as well. It has 5 stars that are cut out like around the stars, and I like cutting these, like let's say it's a 4-star, I'll cut 1 star off and just stick that there. And then there are some watercolor swatches that do have the pattern here, and it's like cut out so that the pattern doesn't have any white around it. And same thing here, so you can stick this on here. Obviously it won't on these like non-colored ones. We do offer these. You can get like a custom color. They won't match, but I think it still like looks cool because it like has the same type of like pattern, color, energy. You can use this by itself. You can use these, all kinds of different vibes. I've even done it where I did like one on each page and then switched these elements so that I kind of tied them together. I thought that was pretty cool. So the first one here is blush fabric. So it's just some like pink fabric. I think a lot of these are gonna be really good, just like plain backgrounds. This one is candles. I thought this was a little bit more spooky, horror, thriller kind of leaning, or it could be like memoir or something like that. And then there is the clouds. Maybe I would use that for Sky Daddy if I was gonna do a whole spread for it. Concrete, cosmic confetti, flowers V1, denim, very cute, flowers V2. I love these flowers. I might need to grab some extra sheets of this because I can see pulling this into a lot. Flowers V3. I'm sorry, these are in a wacky order. So pretty. Flowers V4, flowers V5. I kind of wanted to do like all kinds of different ones that leaned more spring, ones that leaned more like wedding vibes. This is flowers V6, some that leaned a little more spooky, and then we obviously need like a classic rose kind of idea, so flowers 7. And then I have forest 1. I thought these could go very fantasy, but also could go thriller. Also, like I think that this could also really work for Overgrowth that I just read, which is a sci-fi horror. Forest 2, or these could also go very like if you're reading a romance book that involves camping, which I feel like a lot does, or if you're reading what was I thinking, thrillers or whatever. Forest V3, this one especially leans thriller. Forest V4, Forest V5, which is like a top down, Galaxy, gold glitter, gold tinsel, grass, I like this one a lot too, lavender kiss, library, very dark academia looking, light water. I just love the look of water. Maybe it's not even just the pool floor. I mean, I just really love the way water looks. Marble, this is just the marble that I have used for like 8 years. Palm tree 2, pastel wash, which reminds me of like a car wash, but I think this would be really fun for basically anything. Pink tinsel, red fabric. This one I feel like is very dark romance coated. Rocks, sand. This is, I think, a kittenish paper. Same with this one, Seaside Glow kittenish paper. And then there's a skull, again, very dark romance, thriller, horror coated. I need some like more horror kind of ideas, but I feel like some of them get a little spooky looking pretty quick. Splash, stream, cotton candy, sky, succulent. This one's really cute too. And wood, V1. I think I might already have wood, so I have to check into that. But either which way, there'll be a photo there. So that is all of the journaling bases and everything that's going to be released this week. Also, don't forget to check every week, check the flash sale section. And also don't forget that there is a list of items on the homepage that are going to be retiring forever. That'll probably be soon that they're going to retire forever. And all of them are set to, like, once the items are gone, they're gone. So a lot of the items are sold out. Even if you click on them, like if it's a kit, it might not say sold out, but then like maybe the ultimate sold out and there's only a couple mini left, or vice versa. So that is available as well. But always check the flash sale section because I always try and throw something different in there every week, or at least every other week if I can remember. But that is everything for this week's new releases. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting my shop, and I will talk to y'all in my next video. Bye.